Urgent Kansas City Chiefs fans. Do not miss this. What just happened? You won't believe this one. But before we reveal the big news, make sure to subscribe to the channel, because here, we bring you daily videos with the latest Kansas City Chiefs updates. And to not miss anything, activate the notifications. Hey, Chiefs fans! I hope you're as excited as I am because the NFL offseason is in full swing, and the buzz around Kansas City is hotter than ever. Even though the 2025 NFL Draft has officially come and gone, the excitement doesn't stop. In fact, it's just beginning to heat up as we look into what the Chiefs are doing behind the scenes, especially when it comes to building that roster for the upcoming season. And believe me, there's plenty to talk about, from rookies to undrafted free agents, and some intriguing names that could make a real difference come fall. Let's start by talking about the draft itself. The Kansas City Chiefs, under the leadership of their innovative general manager Brett Veach and head coach Andy Reid, have always been known for their strategic draft choices and ability to find value in unexpected places. In 2025, they once again demonstrated this approach by selecting a mix of immediate impact players and developmental prospects. Their draft class included a talented linebacker from Georgia Tech, a cornerback from Ohio State, and a dynamic wide receiver from Oklahoma, all of whom are expected to contribute in various ways. But what really sticks out about their offseason activity isn't just the draft picks. It's how the Chiefs are also heavily investing in undrafted free agents, understanding that sometimes, true gems are hidden beyond the draft's first few rounds. Historically, Kansas City has shown a knack for developing undrafted players into essential contributors, players like James Winchester, the longtime punter, or even the recent example of undrafted rookie Jerick McKinnon, who played a pivotal role in their Super Bowl run. This tradition continues in 2025, as the team looks for that next hidden star. Now, you might be asking, who are these undrafted free agents that the Chiefs are eyeing? Well, so far, they've signed some promising players like Eddie Zaplicki, a punter from USC, who's got a leg that could really help stabilize special teams. Zaplicki has a booming leg, and if he can consistently place kickoffs deep into the end zone and pin opponents inside their 20, he could become a key factor in field position battles. Then there's Jake Briningstool, a tight end from Clemson. At 6'6" with a 4.7 40-yard dash, Briningstool has the size, hands, and athleticism that could develop into a reliable target for Patrick Mahomes, especially in red zone scenarios. These signings show that the Chiefs are covering their bases, adding depth, and keeping their eyes open for any player who can step up and surprise everyone. But wait, it gets even more interesting. The Chiefs aren't just stopping at these signings. They've been actively inviting more undrafted free agents to tryouts, and this is where it gets really exciting for the fans. Imagine the possibility of a hidden star emerging from these tryouts that could become a key piece for the team. One name that's been floating around in the rumor mill is Nate Matlack, an edge rusher from Pittsburgh. And I have to tell you, this guy has some serious potential. According to reports from Main Spórts Performance and other sources close to the team, Matlack has been invited to participate in the Chiefs' upcoming rookie minicamp, as well as to the Steelers' camp, which indicates real interest from multiple teams. Now, this isn't just some random invite. Matlack himself confirmed that he received the invitation, which is a huge deal for an undrafted free agent trying to make a name for himself. Standing 6'5" and weighing around 250 pounds, Matlack is a disruptive force on the field, with a knack for rushing the passer and creating chaos in the backfield. During his college career, Matlack showed flashes of dominance. He spent 3 seasons at Kansas State, where he made a name for himself as a relentless pass rusher, before transferring to Pitt for his final year. His stats last season were impressive. He finished with a career-high 12 sacks, 20 tackles for loss, and 15 quarterback hits. His pass rush grade from Pro Football Focus was an outstanding 79.3, and he earned a 90.5 pass rush grade in the bowl game against Toledo, a game in which he registered 4 pressures and 2 sacks. These numbers highlight his ability to get after the quarterback and disrupt defensive schemes. The thing is, the Chiefs' pass rush last season was ranked 8th in the league, which is no small feat, but the team always aims to improve, and adding a player like Matlack, who has shown potential to be a game-wrecker, could give them that extra edge in 2025. His size, combined with agility and a high motor, makes him an intriguing prospect, especially considering the Chiefs' history of turning undrafted players into stars. For example, players like Chris Jones and Darwin Thompson were late-round or undrafted signings who blossomed into key contributors. Moreover, Nate Matlack is a local guy from Olathe, Kansas, which adds a special touch for the fanbase, rooting for a hometown kid to make it big on the big stage. And speaking of the big stage, the rookie minicamps are just around the corner. All 32 NFL teams will be hosting their rookie minicamps within the first 2 weeks of May. This is an exciting time because it's when fans get their first glimpse of these new players in action. It's a crucial period for evaluation. Coaches and scouts will be watching closely to see which players stand out, show their skills, and demonstrate a willingness to learn and adapt. For undrafted players like Matlack, it's the opportunity to make a strong impression, to show that they belong on an NFL roster and can contribute immediately or develop into future starters. Now, let's take a moment to reflect on the bigger picture here. The Chiefs, under the leadership of head coach Andy Reid, have built a culture of winning, innovation, and relentless development. This team has a proven track record of identifying talent beyond the traditional draft process and turning late-round or undrafted players into stars. The culture emphasizes competition, effort, and continuous improvement. Players are given opportunities based on their performance and potential, not just their draft position. Patrick Mahomes, of course, remains the focal point of everything. The reigning Super Bowl MVP continues to push the envelope, redefine the quarterback position, and inspire his teammates and fans alike. His talent, leadership, and work ethic set the tone for the entire organization. But beyond Mahomes, the team's success depends on depth and versatility at every position, which is why the Chiefs are constantly scouting, inviting tryouts, and signing players like Zaplicki, Briningstoll, and potential game-changers like Matlack. And let's not forget about the other key positions. The offensive line, for example, is always under scrutiny. Last season, the Chiefs' offensive line was ranked among the top units in the league, allowing just 27 sacks, tied for the 6th fewest in the NFL. But with the departure of some veterans and the aging of others, the team is looking to find young talent to keep that line stout. Draft picks like their first-round center from Alabama, Chris White, are expected to develop into anchors, but undrafted players and free agents will also play a role in competition during training camp and minicamps. Similarly, the secondary is a vital area. Last season, the Chiefs' pass defense ranked 12th in the league, allowing 220 passing yards per game. They've added a new safety via free agency, and young corners like Trent McDuffie are expected to continue their development. The addition of new faces, whether through draft, free agency, or undrafted signings, is aimed at creating a competitive environment where the best players earn their spots. Now, fans, it's important to remember that these rookie minicamps and free agent signings aren't just about filling out the roster. They're about building a team that can contend for another Super Bowl. Every rep, every play, every evaluation counts because the margin for error is razor-thin at this level. Players like Matlack will have to impress not just the coaching staff but also the scouts, general managers, and front office personnel who are analyzing their potential contribution. And the excitement for Chiefs fans doesn't end there. As the offseason unfolds, we'll see more signings, more player movements, and more stories of undrafted gems rising through the ranks. It's a part of the NFL offseason that often gets overlooked, but in Kansas City, it's a time of hope, anticipation, and belief that the team's next great story could be just around the corner. Whether it's a rookie making his debut, an undrafted free agent seizing his opportunity, or a veteran stepping up in the season, Chiefs fans have every reason to be optimistic. So, keep your eyes peeled for the upcoming minicamp reports, stay tuned for those player evaluations, and get ready for another roller coaster ride of NFL action. Because if there's one thing we know about the Kansas City Chiefs, it's that they're never satisfied with just being good, they want to be great, And they're always looking for ways to improve, to innovate, and to surprise us all. From the fans' perspective, that's what makes supporting this team so incredible. The passion, the hope, the relentless drive to be champions, it's all alive and well in Kansas City. And now, Kansas City Chiefs fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on all these new signings and the potential of undrafted free agents like Matlack? Do you think he has what it takes to make the roster? Are you excited to see how these rookies perform in the mini-camps? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the team. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for all the latest on your Kansas City Chiefs.